This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. Harris wide open. He shoots. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Now DeRozan. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
And the D has their hands tied when DeMar starts knifing through the lane like that. It just forces them to compromise.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
LeBron with it. Now Bol defending. And here is James. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
It's LeBron with the drive.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Buries it from three-point range.
This is something that Klay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And here's Covington from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Outside DeRozan. Down low. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's LeBron. On the wing, Thompson. The tray drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Pass to Harris. And a deep three from James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto trailing. Harden looking it over. Bull with it. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Plays it up and banks it in. James has got 6.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the ring.
Thompson from long range. And they recover it. From deep. Offensive rebound. From deep, Adebayo. It's hauled in by Harris. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Thompson with the rebound. Toronto with the ball. To the paint. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Outside DeRozan. He's looking for James and finds him. DeRozan with it. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
No one does this better than Harden. Makes trouble inside and draws a good foul. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game has continued to age like fine wine.
And the Raptors miss again. Memphis leading by 5. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Over to the left wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Pass to Capella. That shot is off. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Harden up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Here's Capella. Toronto grabs the miss. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Thompson. And here's Harden for 3. That one no good. And Memphis the other way now. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Nobody getting in front of LeBron on a fast break opportunity.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
The Raptors making a switch here. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual foul. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett for three. Memphis leading by 7. It's DeRozan with the drive. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup, and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
LeBron outside. Driving to the basket. Out to Harris. James right side. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Capella. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Pass to Adebayo. To the right side. On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
LeBron with it. Back to Harris. LeBron outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
.58 seconds left in the first half. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. .50 seconds left to play here in the half. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. And that one, good. Thompson's got 11.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Clay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is gold.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Harden. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. Memphis leading by 6. Simons surveying the D. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons. Harden outside. Thompson for 3. And they hit it back. And that one released in time, but no good. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Grizzlies lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The 3. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
James outside. Stolen by Thompson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says it means a lot. To me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up on it. Able to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Raptors trailed by 3. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Great find by Bron, using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
And the Raptors call time here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's LeBron. He's got 13. And it's DeRozan missing. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Harden. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Memphis. Inside. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Thompson in the corner. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Back to LeBron. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Now Barrett. He has 5. Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I have ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and runs.
And here's Harden. 6 points for him. Has to call his Stein. Kicks it out to Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading. In the corner, it's Harris. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots the three. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
To the left wing. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Kicks it out to Harden. And here's Adebayo. Goes up to the stripe. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And the Raptors call time here. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside DeRozan. Back to James. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 20 points for LeBron.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan. Using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Barrett, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Screen by James. To the inside. Stolen by Harden. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Grizzlies. His production has been flowing as he's... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. In the corner, Middleton with it. Stolen by Harden. It's Barrett on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. A second chance effort. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
In the corner, Bull with it. Shoots over Capella. And too long on the shot.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever, he's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Bull. Hayden with it. Picked up by Harris. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Harden. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Thompson outside. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. DeRozan leading the charge. It's good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle splits for the Grizzlies. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Harden with it. Takes it out to Covington. Back to Harden. It's Covington on the wing. Harden gets the bucket. 11 points for James Harden.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Here's LeBron. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
There's the pick. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And the second free throw, good. Here's James. Now here's DeRozan. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good on that one. To the middle. And here's Harden for 3. And the Raptors miss again.
That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And look, the coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
It's DeRozan with the drive. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Covington. Thompson outside. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Middleton. Good D by Covington. Raptors trail by 7. Here is Harden. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Capella. And Covington sends it back. Pass to Harden. On the wing, Thompson. Adebayo with the ball. Kicks it out to Harden.
Walking foul penalty. Tobias Harris. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:03 left to play here in the fourth. The three from Harden. Oh, and he almost had a fourth-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Second team foul.
Here's James, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
It drops, and now they trail by just 4.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure, what is that? The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Adebayo. Count it!
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Well, DeRozan is a high percentage free throw shooter. He just has to get the job done here.
Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
DeMar DeRozan.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Pass to Covington. Harden outside. From deep three-point range. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
One of the best scorers in the clutch, Harden, doing it again.
Can't get the 3 to fall. Covington with the steal. And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. Will run the top. R.J. Barrett.
Knocks it loose. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke. And David Aldridge. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors in their last game, a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
The shot's good. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Harden. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from James. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
Now, here is Harden. Thompson outside. Raptors moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Cole. Over Harris. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
At the line for your Raptors.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now, here's Thompson. And a missed layup. DeRozan scanning the floor. Over Adebayo. And Ball pulls it down.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Harden. It's Covington on the wing. Here's Ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys.
All right, David, thanks. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. DeRozan with it. Driving inside. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Harden with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Bull. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. Harden has a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Thompson inside the line. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Pass to Adebayo. They need this one. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Grizzlies. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. James looking it over. Outside DeRozan. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And he gets the bucket.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Here's Capella. Got a hand on it. The 3 from Harden. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. James in the post. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
Here's Harden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, easy call.
The Raptors shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And finished off by DeRozan.
What a pass from LeBron James. This guy just has a 6th sense for finding the open man.
Now, here is Harden. Covington with it. Now guarded by Middleton. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
DeRozan with it. And it's Harden picking him up. It's good. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something he's developed, and it's on point.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Screen by Capella. James goes back up, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working, getting inside, and getting good shots from close range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the Raptors call time here. Throw no good for Capella. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Clock is at 3. Looking to end the run. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Memphis with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. With the crossover. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Grizzlies. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
The three from LeBron. Offensive rebound. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Grizzlies ball.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Westbrook up top. Out to Harris. Back to Westbrook. Harris outside. Here's Aldridge. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's James. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
Here they are, your North South Crew.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to Harris. Got a piece of it. LeBron outside. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Knocked away. Pass to Harden. Thompson outside. Just 2 to shoot. Kicks it out to Harden. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Well, you love the assertiveness and also the balance of James Harden. He's taken the contact and still finishes.
Here's DeRozan. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Harden looking it over. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistleblower.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Poke loose. Harris with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Memphis on the break. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Covington. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Raptors trail by 14. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
For three, Covington. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Grizzlies lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. DeRozan with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And a nice mix of strength and agility. Harris able to explode for the slam.
Harden outside. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Off target from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
LeBron's shot is good.
Well, he might be picking his spots a little bit more often these days, but LeBron James turning it on the offensive end.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for Toronto.
The first free throw is good.
And the old phrase, he lives at the line, that is James Harden, folks.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Harris. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Raptors. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and